What up, everybody? Welcome to episode 11. Yeah, episode 11 of the Authentic Era. As usual, I'm Eddie, kicking it here with the homies.
What's up, y'all? Happy Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah, it's first night on Wednesdays. About that.
First and only night on Wednesday?
Yeah, so we talked last week. First of all, Bill, how are you? I still got you muted, Bill.
Am I?
You're good. You're here.
Okay, you muted me, but okay.
I did. My bad.
I wasn't saying anything.
Classic Eddie.
My fault.
It's all good, whatever.
Word, yeah. So last week we mentioned that we were moving to tonight because Joe got a promotion. Some stuff moved around in his schedule, and we were like, oh yeah, Wednesday works good for all of us.
Yeah.
Not thinking that Wednesday is the night that Clayton does his interviews on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
So,
Meet the Vans fam.
Yeah, so the Meet the Vans fam wearing waffles. That's something that we spaced on. So our fault. We don't want to take any shine away from Clayton and what he's doing. So starting next week, we are going to move to Tuesday. So it'll be one night prior, same time, same channel, and all that stuff. So
yeah, we'll make it work.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what, dude? Which actually works really well if you think about it. You know, a lot of drops kind of happen on Thursdays. For instance, Supreme. We have Noah this Thursday. It gives anyone an opportunity to listen Wednesday, hear what's coming on. Then Cops Shoes Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it works out. It works out a little bit. So some housekeeping stuff there. But yeah, let's get into what we're drinking.
What do you got?
So what do you got?
Oh, me first.
I don't know what you
okay.
got.
All right. So tonight I broke out the Carlsbad Crush, another version favorite there. It's a good one. This is a nice mosaic pale ale.
Oh
I had
yeah,
one of these the other night. It's a pretty good one.
that is a beer you can drink and continue to drink. It is a ripe 5.8%,
Nice. I know
and
it.
that's a beautiful beer. I love
Yeah,
that beer.
I love this one. All right, what about you?
I got a little funky. I am not too
Got
crazy though. I'm drinking
some
a
funk.
Green Cheek beer
Ah,
IPA.
I still need to go there.
Good, great place. You definitely need to go there. I don't know if this is a hazy or a West Coast, but I will find out in 1 minute, or no, 1 second, excuse me. And
Oh,
this is a hazy IPA.
my fave.
Very, very, very good.
Oh yes,
So,
of course, the
oh, yeah.
hazy. Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Yes, Eddie. Yes, the hazy IPA.
Yeah.
I got something brand new
Oh,
for me. I don't know. Maybe this is not a new thing, but it's just dropped in Memphis.
oh,
Lemon drop.
Lemon drop.
So something a little refreshing, maybe. Yeah, we'll
yeah.
see. Let's give it a little taste.
Okay,
Let's see.
let's see.
Spits it out. No.
Everybody knows the rules. One drink.
Yeah, one sip.
Not bad. It's a little bit like a tastes like a lemon bar. Not super sour though.
But liquid.
A little bit Spritey, 7-uppy.
Okay.
Maybe
Alright.
Sierra, maybe even more Sierra Mist. If you're
Okay.
familiar,
I could see that.
savvy
can
on
see that.
Sierra Mist.
Alright.
You know what would be epic if it could figure out the flavor profile of a surge.
The Surge,
Wouldn't that be pretty cool?
so extreme.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Word. So we've got some stuff to talk about tonight. Is our big discussion tonight? We'll get into after we talk about some releases and maybe some other things. But the first thing, Joe mentioned this just a second ago. But we've got the Noah drop this week. 5 shoe collection coming.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool stuff. Very hairy suede, monotones, black mids. So, but I haven't bought a black mid in a while, I think. I can handle it. What do we think?
I do not mind the black sole shoes at all. I think this is a great collection. I am hoping to get the 3 authentics. That is what I'm looking to get. The cabs are awesome. I want to get them, but I think I'm going to be too greedy. And if I can get them after, I'll wheel for them. But I'm going to try to hit the 3 on one swoop here.
Yeah, just more wearable, obviously, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
kinda
those are
difficult.
like. I mean, I think when we saw them, the first thing I texted was like, "Yo, our colors." Like
Yeah.
that's the green. I'm a sucker for that that suede brown, like
Wheat.
just looks that wheat colorway. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I think those are they're so wearable, and in the winter months the cabs are going to be wearable too. But I think I have my eyes are on my own prize there. What about you guys?
Same, I think. Well, I don't know. I mean, I've always liked cabs and stuff, and I've always bought them, and I've never worn them. You know,
Same. The
so
full cabs, I love
Right.
them, but it's hard for me to wear them. They look bulky on
Right.
me. Which I guess they're supposed to, right? It's not a...
yeah,
I like the cab light when the syndicate releases were coming out with those. I love that shoe. That was
Yeah,
just like a great shoe.
yeah, the one where it looks kind of seamless, where it was, where they like sewed the backside, I guess, of the
Yep.
material.
Yep.
Yeah. Those are pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking green, maybe the I like how
Greens
the
are really
the
nice.
the wheat colorway has the gum sole or the gum,
Mhm.
vulcanized rubber, so that's pretty dope too.
That speaks to me. I'm into
Yeah,
that.
yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's an authentic one piece, and or is it authentic one piece VLT LX?
Yeah, right.
And then it's a Caballero VLT LX.
Meaning that we're just getting premium material as opposed to just like a regular vault.
I guess.
That'll be the discussion
Yeah.
for all time, you know.
When I get them in 2 weeks, we'll figure it out.
It's the hill tab. That's what all we know is the license
Right.
plate
It's
Right.
is different.
that
I don't.
scab, right?
It never has anything really to do with the material, I don't think, and it's I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, so I guess we'll see. But yeah, these look dope. I like Noah. We've talked about Noah before. Really a great company who gives back a lot to the community, to the world too. They do a lot of fundraising and donation and charity stuff. So we like our conscious brands, right? Because it's easy
Yeah.
to forget about that stuff.
Hmm.
Definitely. And right now they're accessible, so
Right.
I mean, they're going to sell out. Sizes will be limited, but I think if you're a little bit slower on the trigger, you still have a good chance of getting them, and do your due diligence and what you need to do to cop,
Right.
but go from there.
Yeah, so these will be available tomorrow at in store at Noah, and then online at Noah dot. Is it just Noah.com? Is that their site?
I think
Noah
it's
NY?
Noah NYC.
Yeah,
NoahNYC.com.
Thought
So
I'm
yeah,
double checking
11
that.
a.m.
It's actually just Noah NY. Sorry,
Noah
just Noah
NY.
NY.
There we go.
Yeah. Sorry.
So tomorrow 11 a.m. Eastern. So be ready for that.
Oh, hey, Julio said the VLT comes with removable insoles. Maybe.
Uh,
Is that possible?
That is something that I have
Maybe.
noticed on VLTs, as opposed to originals just have the,
the heel tab.
they used to
Okay.
call it the
compartment,
ortholite, the glued in insole.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
With
Oh,
the
okay.
good catch. So heel tabs
Yeah.
and removable insoles. Okay,
Good.
We'll
$30
see.
more for that. No, I'm just
Good
kidding.
catch.
Right. I'll let you guys know in 2 weeks. We'll find out.
The one piece will be 88 and the cabs will be 98. So not too bad actually.
The
Terrible.
pricing has always been pretty good. That's one
Cheaper.
thing you can expect with Noah. I mean,
Mhm.
then again, a lot of their releases have always been like non-leather, right? It's always been like a
Right.
canvas or something.
Yeah, and were the last two releases, were they, or maybe three, were they vaults as well, or were they classics?
Vaults.
Or vaults?
Yeah, they
Okay.
were all
Mhm.
vaults, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Or wait, the eras weren't those pros? Like the one that had like the different patterns. Remember, it was like navy and like
They
leopard, or navy and
they might be. They actually they escaped me the first time they released, and
yeah.
I've never found my size on online, so that's why I'm going to be consistent when I get these tomorrow, because I think the people who buy Noah really keep Noah for themselves, which is great.
Yeah,
Good sign of your brand.
it's totally outside of like the reseller realm,
The
Right.
These were the eras you're talking about. Is that what the ones with the multi colors?
Yeah, and there was like a pink pair, I
Those were
think, or
VLT as well.
yeah, so
Wow.
that one. And then there
Noah
was
Vans Era VLT LX.
Oh
yeah,
wow. Okay. And what about the strapped ones prior?
that Chukka one.
Yeah, the Chukka
Oh, actually, that
was.
was suede. Those ones were suede.
Gotcha.
So yeah, never mind. Yep.
Yeah, and those old eras were only $68.
Yep.
Dope. Shout out to Noah keeping it accessible.
Thank you, Noah.
Keep it a
Kind
little
of,
funky.
Yeah.
Funky,
Yeah.
a little bit outside of left field. They don't hit the mainstream like Vans,
Right.
like style. I don't know, trend, I guess you could say, or
Right.
hype. But I think it's just right on brand with like their styles and stuff too.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Word.
that's really the only release that we have to talk about right now.
Yeah, man, it's been a light week, I guess. Even on the drop list, right? The
Right.
drop list didn't. I guess Andrew Reynolds are finally showing up online.
Good call out. Yeah, the Andrew Reynolds are finally
Third-
online now, so you can get those at Vans.com officially.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Third try's a charm.
They got them there.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I'm not mistaken, the Aries stuff should be dropping this weekend, right? At other places, or was that last weekend?
Remember,
What-
the 11th on on the drop list,
right.
and that says available at select stores. So
Gotcha.
But I haven't seen them pop up at those stores though.
no, they're starting to show up online though on Vault accounts. I was doing some browsing, I think today and
Gotcha.
yesterday.
Right.
They're starting to trickle in.
Gotcha.
So
Dope.
yeah.
So yeah, check your locals for those. Um, Another thing, I guess outside of release stuff, but still Vans adjacent and relevant to at least what we talk about here. Um, Kenzo names Nigo as its new artistic director. Did y'all see this?
Yeah, just
I did
caught a
see that
glimpse of
today.
that. I didn't read any articles, but I did see it like through the feed while scrolling.
Yeah. So the so I guess the founder of Kenzo he died last year or the year before. Was it last year?
I think it was during COVID. I think it
Right.
was last year during COVID.
Um, so I don't know who's been running it since. I didn't read this Vogue article I have up. I guess I should have, but
I was
they
about to ask
named
you, Eddie, can you give us some background on that?
they named Nigo today, and if you don't know who Nigo is, he's pretty well known. I don't know if you've ever.
Let's talk about him. Talk about him
He's
for
not. He's all right. He's all right. You ever hear of a brand called A Bathing Ape?
I don't know. It's
Been
a
around
small.
since the early '90s. Check them out one time.
It's a startup.
Are they similar to Bape, maybe? I don't
Yes,
know.
actually.
Bape? Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes.
something
Alright.
like that.
I think I've seen their stuff.
Pharrell wouldn't be where he was without bait. I said it.
No, I bet Pharrell would say that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I
probably.
think so. I think so. The Clips wouldn't be anywhere without Pharrell. Pharrell wouldn't be anywhere without.
Timberland.
Yeah.
Tim,
And
shout out to the
Missy
DMV,
Elliott. Yeah.
my old stomping grounds. Word. So that, yeah, I just wanted to briefly mention that because it is, Vans has done a bunch of Kenzo collabs in the
Hey boys,
past.
I'm just gonna jump off for 1 sec. I have a work emergency. I'll call you. I'll
Okay.
be back.
No
Okay,
worry,
we're
boss.
back. We'll be here.
No worry. Doing manager duties. Turn your camera. Yeah. No, and maybe some of the newer kids, the newer followers will know Human Made. That's one of Nigo's more recent
Yeah,
brands.
Human Made's the new stuff. I
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
got a pair of, I think it was which, I don't remember what, Bodega maybe. They had like a big sale and I got a pair of Human Made Adidas.
Oh,
I
word.
think Stan Smith's.
Yeah. Yep,
Which
yeah.
are really dope. Just got the heart on the heart logo on the side.
Yeah.
It's cool stuff. Yeah. So yeah, Kenzo's done a lot of collabs with Vans in the past. I mean, it's a lot. They've done a ton of stuff.
It was all through like opening ceremony and stuff,
Yeah.
right? That was like somehow their link, their connection, and I think that was sort of like a branch off of it was the other way around. When they dispersed, when opening ceremony shut down, it was either them or Barney's. When Barney shut down, a lot of their workers or, higher up people, they migrated over to the other brand, and then they started helping out there. And I guess it was just some sort of, intermingling that had to do with, the parent company or something.
Yeah. Todd says Kenzo owned OC.
Okay,
There you
so
go.
that's there's always the back stories in the background, the owners and all that stuff. So
Yeah, I remember I got a bunch of Kenzo stuff when I was overseas. I got it on sale in Bahrain at one of the like upscale malls that they had there. Not like they have downscale malls there, but everything's really expensive there.
right.
All high end stuff, and so I got like all drawer boxes, all really nice stuff, and it's all like classics. None of it was vault. I think maybe the last couple Kenzo released, like the floral print, maybe that
The
was a
all
vault.
over one. Yeah, that one was
Um,
finally vault. But all their other stuff was all GR.
yeah, just GR
pretty much.
stuff, GR silos and everything, but all like super nice boxes and packaging.
Yeah.
Really cool stuff. So yeah, so we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully Kenzo, Nigo leads them in a good direction. So I'm sure he will. He seems to know what he's doing. Doing okay for himself.
Right, I know. Did you ever see his like garage? I remember like early days reading like his blog and stuff. And it's like he had like the Goldwing Mercedes and like the crazy, like it was like parked in the living room or something. And I don't know. I mean, those are don't know. It's been a long time, but I remember seeing
Right.
something like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
I,
I remember trying to think like the first time I like heard about Bape, and I don't even know when that would be. Like maybe
oh threes, like around
it
then.
had to be
Oh
probably through
two.
Kanye.
Yeah.
Um, is where I think I probably was first introduced to Bape. Um, if not before, maybe that's the first time it comes to mind. But um, yeah, it's it's cool. I mean, I spent some time in Japan, and I got to go to Bape there, and um, it's a cool experience, cool stores. Um, not a lot of it's one of those stores with like you walk in and there's not a lot of stuff for sale.
No, I know, but tons of like display cases and tons of things
Right.
on display. It's like,
Yeah.
well, is this a museum or can we buy
Right.
stuff?
Is anything
You
for
know?
sale here?
Yeah.
Um, Joe, we're talking about Bape and how you go to their stores and it's one of those places that doesn't have a lot of things
Oh,
out, right?
oh, oh yeah, absolutely. I think now it's a little different. Like I've been to the Bape store in LA, and you have all their hoodies and T-shirts are all on racks and jackets and everything like that. But I know what you're talking about. Back in the day, the Bill, do you remember where the Bape store was on? It wasn't on
Melrose.
Hollywood Boulevard. It was on Melrose, right?
Yeah,
No, it wasn't.
I remember the Melrose store with the rotating
Okay,
little shoe carousel.
that store was fucking empty at all
Yeah.
times. Like I
Nothing to
don't even
buy.
know why they don't know why they had a retail space.
Yeah, with the big giant
So
pair of jeans
weird.
hanging on the ceiling,
Yes,
like in the and then
yes,
they hired a guy to just open the door all day. Like a big
yeah.
security guard dude, and it's like, "Okay, thank you, sir. All right. Okay, this
Bro,
is super nice."
You
It
would
just
ask for a size of anything,
yeah.
and they would just tell you no.
no,
Yeah.
we don't have any sizes. It's just for
So
looks.
you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. You're like, "How is this?"
Is anything for sale?
Yeah,
Like,
they would have a stack of jeans in the case. Like, none
right?
of these ones? Like you got
No,
like
those are
5
just
here.
displays only.
Yeah.
They have keychains in here with the price, but they don't have any for
Yeah.
sale. It's
Yeah, I
like,
was like,
what's going on?
I guess I'll just cross the street and go into the DC store. Okay,
Yes.
fine. Yeah, DC was
Uh,
right there, and then like Crooks and Castles was next door to them. I don't even know if Johnny Cupcakes was open yet, but they were like a few doors down.
yeah, that's right. That's
And then
right.
like DC turned into like the Adidas store, I think, for a little bit.
Man.
Yeah.
I haven't been
Was
on
it
that way
an
for a
original
while.
store?
Yeah, the original store.
Yeah.
Yeah, long time ago. Well, I
Mecca.
mean, I think a long time ago.
I know I walked into that conversation, but I was gonna say that sounds like doesn't Nigo have a museum? I know that's where I left you guys.
Yeah.
But doesn't he have like all of his shit on display somewhere in Japan? It used to be called like Bape Museum or Nigo Museum or something like that.
Well, let's see.
I have to look at it. We were talking about his garage. How I remember he had like his car parked in like the living room, and then he had like a
Yeah.
bunch of stuff on display.
Nigo's Archive.
Yes, that I want to say you could pay to go in and see his shit. Like he has James Bond cars and um, rich people shit.
Yeah, I remember he had like
And like,
we were talking about the Gullwing Mercedes when you were gone.
yes,
Yep.
yeah.
This guy.
And he has like, I mean, he's got. I think he's got everything. I would imagine.
Yeah, I mean he's Nigo, right? I mean he's
Uh,
it's
nuts, man.
crazy.
Yeah.
What was your Joe? What was your first introduction to Bape? Like, what did you like?
My
what
first
do you
was
remember?
was the Clips album.
Oh,
And then music videos like just seeing Pusha T and his brother and Bape, and I was like, yo. And then the second one after that was probably like Source magazine or I'm trying to think, maybe I don't know if it was Dub or Source or
Yeah, I was
one of
thinking
those
maybe
like
Dub, yeah.
magazines. Like Lil Wayne was on the cover. Like my first introduction into streetwear was like him wearing the Diamond Iron Maiden shirt, and then like kind of learning like moving forward from that. I saw him in like, you know, he was wearing like a Bape hoodie and like big giant baggy Bape shorts with the ape over the or like I don't remember, you know, like whatever was over like the front, like it
yeah,
might have
yeah,
said A Bathing Ape over like the front crotch area or something like that, and just
yeah.
thinking to myself like, whoa, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, because my first recollection of it was like I used to be in a record pool, like back in the day for DJs. You know, we would get
Yeah.
hooked up, and the owner of the record pool, DJ Verman, he was like from Power 106 out here. He would wear like that shirt, like the ape, you know, the head.
Mhm.
Ape head. Is there a name for it? Ape head or something? I don't even know. But
I think
it wasn't
the Bathing Ape.
associated. Yeah,
Yeah, the
exactly.
ape.
It wasn't associated though with like the all over prints and Baby Milo and stuff like that. At least
Mm.
that wasn't popular yet, you know. And I just remember he had that shirt, and then for some reason I went on their website and downloaded it, and I had their like logo on my like screensaver, my
Right.
desktop. I don't know, but that was it. I don't know. I never
Well,
bought them.
speaking of Lil Wayne and Bape, I found there's an auction for the Vibe issue with Lil Wayne on the cover wearing Bape.
That's the one. That's the one. There you go.
Oh,
And you can get it $1,000 if you want to
for the magazine,
just for the
Dang.
magazine, bro. It is not
Okay.
signed. It's just got Lil Wayne.
Okay. Okay.
Huh.
Yeah. So that's a thing.
Yeah,
It's 9 out of 10. Excellent condition.
Mm-hmm.
Buy with confidence. No rush to sell.
I don't know. Do they authenticate that though? Cause
No authentication.
oh, well,
No.
then I don't know if I trust it.
91% feedback too.
Ooh.
I wonder what else they're selling.
ooh.
Babe stuff.
Oh,
Yeah. Babe
yeah.
Stuff, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, man.
That's
like-
funny. That's funny, man. I always wanted the cotton candy hoodie, but
Mhm.
I have Bape hoodies still, and I want to pull them out of the closet, and I just go, I can't wear it.
It's too much.
It's
man.
hard.
too much.
It's hard, man. Like, yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, you guys know my personal style, and
Right.
like, as much as I love it, it's just not me.
It's a costume piece now. Like so, when you have a throwback party to the 2000s throwback party,
Yeah,
Right.
I got this.
Yeah.
But
you'll be ready for it.
I have this $400 hoodie that I don't wear.
Yeah.
When you want to dress up like Lil Wayne, I got this picture of Lil Wayne up now with the purple Babe camo and the
Oh yeah.
NT
Oh, yeah.
hashtag NT denim big time.
Oh jeez. Look at the ice creams. Look at the ice
Yes,
creams, bro.
with the ice creams, yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Back in the day, yo.
That was fresh
Oh
off of
my
the tall tees in the do rag,
Yes.
you know.
Man,
See,
all
dude,
white.
and I miss that, man. Like, I know, as a bigger guy, I like to be a little bit more comfy, and
right.
I think those bigger shirts that we were able to hide the bigness slightly,
Yeah,
and that's why like I always got like, I was always infatuated with streetwear just because it was like always, I might have been an XL, but I could wear a large in those shirts or whatever because they were a little bit bigger.
Cut
But
different.
here we go. I mean, as we saw at the Met Gala the other night,
Oh
like,
yeah,
holy shit, is this what fashion is? I don't know.
high fashion only.
Holy moly. Oh
So,
boy.
Yeah, so that's Nigo and Bape. We'll see, or Nigo and Kenzo, I guess. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, we'll get some good stuff, some more collabs. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Let's see. Before we get into the big discussion, I had a couple things here. to
I
talk
got one
about.
thing. I got one thing too. While you're gearing yours up here,
Yeah.
I know Norm McDonald passed yesterday, and
Yeah,
I
he
think
did.
he's OG funny guy. And I remember watching
Yeah.
him on Saturday Night Live doing the daily news. And one of my favorite segments. So rest in peace to that guy. That guy's that guy's a legend, dude.
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, big time. Big time. Could make a joke out of anything.
Oh yeah,
Dirty work. Great.
so good.
Great. I think
And
was he cracked?
and
Was
Billy-
the other-
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, and I like it wasn't called Scrooge. The movie where him and Dave Chappelle robbed the old lady.
Oh,
Like she's a billionaire and they like kidnap her dog or some shit like that.
is
It's
it
just stupid.
Scrooge?
a
Yeah,
stupid movie.
that one's
Oh,
Scrooge.
Scrooge?
Yeah, Screwed.
stupid movie, but it's screwed.
Not
Yeah.
craft, screwed. That's what it is.
It's a stupid movie, but I absolutely love it. And then I know his part in Billy Madison was small, but he's funny as shit in that movie too. So you know, rest in peace to that guy, dude.
Yeah, definitely rest in power.
Yeah, he had a quiet 10-year battle with cancer, and
Yeah, man. Didn't even know he was sick.
no, I think cancer just affects everyone. It sucks. So,
Yeah.
without a doubt, fuck cancer and rest in peace, brother.
Big time.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Um,
Yeah, man.
so
Hopefully, you didn't forget what you were gonna say.
no, yeah, one of some of my eBay searches. There's this, I don't know what it is. Maybe you guys know. 19M donut customized vans. Have y'all heard of this? This person
Wow.
or
Nope.
or
It
anything?
looks like to describe it for the listeners, it's hand painted, right? It's a hand painted
Definitely hand painted.
pair of
Yep.
skate highs, in a donut fashion, somewhat dripping chocolate coming down from the tops with sprinkles and like a brown,
Yeah.
overall color, and then they just painted little donuts all over it. Wow.
DW on the side. I'm assuming this is an artist, right? 19M.
Yeah,
It's gotta be.
Gotta be a promotion
just-
of some sort for his own.
I just looked him up, and I've never even heard of this guy.
Yeah.
I can't even find anything. Like, if you type in 19M donut on Google, he's not even like. It's all donuts. There's not even him or her or it.
Well, that's smart to put it on eBay, man. That's the #1 worldwide advertising platform. Yeah.
$8,000.
That's it.
That's where they're starting. 19M donut customized vans.
Buy it now, 17,000.
17,000 if you want to buy them now.
Your size, Eddie. That's why I know you were looking.
Yeah,
at them.
they are my size. Yeah.
Came right
But,
across.
look, first off, we can't get these authenticated. These aren't guaranteed.
Yep, they're gonna get sent back for
And
sure.
and I'm looking at a 0 feedback.
Uh-oh.
So
Someone's
yeah.
little scammy, a little bit.
Todd said check the sold listing, so we're gonna
Yep.
we're gonna see.
That's a good idea because that'll tell you if he's had other stuff or is he just reposted these over and over again.
Right.
Yeah, and all right.
We're gonna have to check his Instagram facts.
Yeah.
19M. Oh, too much.
Speechless.
find
Yeah.
it.
No.
It's not even showing up. There we go. No, nothing. No, nothing sold.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. So,
Shocker.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe 19M. Let's just check 19M. No, these are gonna be like size 19 stuff. Yeah, I don't know what the hell all this stuff is.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird. I just came across these, and obviously the price struck me. I was like, what the hell are these for 17K?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe there's somebody, I have no idea. But
Can you return them?
let's see.
Say no
Do they
returns.
have- Seller does not accept returns. Wow.
You know, I hate to bash on this guy, but again, with the custom shoes on a classic silo, like, come on, guys.
Don't do it.
Come
man.
on.
You can do better.
Come on, man. Come on, dude. Like, if you're gonna cut the fake Louis Vuitton bag, at least put it on a vault silhouette. All right, just do it
hook
for
it up.
us.
Let's hook it up.
Come on, man. Come on.
I know.
And then the last thing before we really get into what we're here to do, this something that popped up, this wooden old school,
Right.
that was posted by Emily Ma on Instagram. I guess today. Yeah, earlier
Yeah, she
today.
posted up today. Yep. You can check her out at at MYTTTTT 5 T's.
5 T's.
Yeah.
She's got a ton of really cool stuff. A lot of action figures and stuff that they do that she actually models up and has custom clothes and shoes and boxes and all sorts of stuff. Really cool. But this is I guess this is Vans China collab with Panda May. Panda May.
Yeah, Panda May. Yep.
And looks like this is, I don't know if this was a Vans family thing that they have. I see the box there, but I don't know if that was just in the image. But
I think it's gonna be. At least that she messaged me earlier, like when I commented, when I asked the question, and yeah, she says like it is a Vans family.
Okay.
It is gonna be on the Vans family app. She said North America, Asia, Europe, everywhere. So I don't know. Hopefully,
Dope.
I guess I gotta reach out to my Vans family peeps. I'll get back to you.
Yeah.
That does look really cool.
I'll bother them. I'll bug them and see.
I hope we
Really,
get a
really
crack
cool.
at those.
Yeah, dude.
And
Hey,
then
send
just
us some.
show off some of our other stuff here. I mean, the figures with the custom Vans boxes with the DEF CON boxes and all that is super dope. I don't know if she makes these herself or what, but I'd love to know more because some of this stuff is super cool. And I'm a big I'm a toy knucklehead, so I'm super into it. So
Yeah, dude. That's
really
super
cool
sick.
stuff.
Way cool.
Yeah.
cool.
So if nothing else, we're here to
Get
talk
into it.
about some. Yeah, let's talk about some Nordstrom Rack memories.
The best memories.
This is like one of our pillars of collecting, and it's sad that seems like it's all but gone, and it had a good run. We
Right.
used to find tons of shit, tons and tons of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like I mentioned last week, that's how I met a lot of people, was from just doing my little side hustle, flipping Vans stuff from the rack that I found.
And it would make sense for the rack to dry up when I move back to Tennessee, and we have a Nordstrom's rack here in Memphis.
Yeah.
So it just makes sense, right? No longer can find anything at any rack.
No, we've had a tough run for probably 4 years now, right?
At
3 or 4
least,
years.
man. Yeah,
Maybe
dude.
5.
So if you don't
Yeah.
know what Nordstrom's Rack is, Nordstrom's Rack. So they have a website as well. I'll throw that up here. Nordstrom Rack. We'll just go. So Nordstrom's Rack is basically like a outlet, I guess, right? It's sort of like
It's
an outlet store, discount store.
Stuff that gets that outlasts the season at Nordstrom
Right.
gets sent there, but there's also stuff that's made for stores like this.
Right.
Right.
They'll have a whole line of product like Coach bags and stuff like that. They'll make stuff at their same factories or whatever and put SKUs on it that are exclusive for these places. It's all a it's all a scam.
I was gonna
Right.
say, like you can see like Nike now and Adidas and Champion all have separate SKUs for Nordstrom.
Yeah, or just for their like mass discount markets like Warehouse Shoe Sale or DSW. They make stuff specifically
Yeah,
for them.
specific for those things. Yeah.
Yeah, like there's models, even Vans. Like you'll go like the Kohl's Vans. We always talk about those. It's just it's meant for there.
Right.
But Nordstrom Rack has been known to like just sell higher end stuff. They're a little bit more premium. It's Nordstrom. That's a high end brand. For department stores. But they would get really cool shit, man. They would get a lot of like vault stuff. Somehow, the salespeople at Vans, this is just loosely from what I've been told over the years. It's the salespeople selling pallets of stuff. They don't even know what's in these pallets. They just sell them by bulk.
I'm on the site now. They've got the Shake Junt Eras for $30.
Yeah, right. So how did that get
size
there?
of
That
it.
was like supposed to be a Vans store or skate shop, type
Right.
shoe, So it's random. You get good stuff. You can find some Docs sometimes. Doc Martens show up
Right.
on there. I get Crocs there sometimes.
Yeah,
you
like
know.
stuff like Allen Edmonds as well. So like high-end dress
Yeah.
shoes you can find for really cheap. There's a on Reddit there's a subreddit called Frugal Male Fashion, and they have a lot of stuff on there. That you can
Cole
find.
Haans. We would like my sister
Yeah.
and brother
With
would
the
buy a lot
lu-
of those for
with
work.
the lunar
Yeah.
sole.
The
Yep.
lunar
Yeah.
lawns
Lunar
for a
lawns,
while when they
yeah.
were making those. Yep. So you find some good stuff, man. But like the rack was like our mecca for like finding like rare vans that were
Right.
sought after, like stuff that we still wanted, and for some reason it would show up there. um, vaults, syndicates. It was weird. It was like all of a sudden stuff just started like dumping. Like I think it just a wave of stuff just got unloaded from the warehouse, and it was
Right.
from multiple seasons ago. The first
Right.
time we started finding stuff, it
And
was maybe
full
2 years,
full
3 years
size
in.
runs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like
Not just
I'm gonna
a
show
9
you.
and a 12.
So here, watch. I'm gonna show you my screen now because I got old photos that I came across. I had to dig them up and I found them. So let me see.
Wish I could get into my photo bucket. I just didn't remember what my email was like that I used. I
Yeah,
couldn't find anything. That was way too long ago to even find that
yeah.
out.
Okay, so let's see now. So it should be showing my.
Get your popcorn ready. Bill's showing us a movie.
All right, let's
See
see if
if
it'll
we can
pop up and show the
see.
photos and stuff because it was showing the. It's only showing the actual icon. Like it didn't pop up with the photo that I clicked on. Let me
Mm,
see if I can change how that works. Change windows. Dude, it's only gonna let me do it when I pop it open. Hold on, I gotta actually open a photo viewer. All right, so now let's see if it gives me that access. Okay, here we are. Okay, cool. So now you guys can see the photo. I'm gonna zoom in on it just so it makes it a
yeah.
little bit bigger, right?
I'm gonna
So
make
this
this
was like one of my older
big for
photos,
us
right?
too.
So if you look there, you'll see, DQMs, propers,
Mm.
Huff snakeskins, Huff satins,
Hold up
and
one
this.
sec though. Let me get it on the screen here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
This is one of the first hauls too.
Yeah, yeah. This would have been like one of the first round of when I first discovered Nordstrom Rack had Vans.
Mm-hmm.
So is it long? He's still trying to. Okay, you kind of got it up there, but it's like a half screen maybe.
I think we're good now.
Is
There
it?
we go.
There we go.
Okay, cool. Or just expand it to full screen. I don't know. It's kind of.
It looks good on the. I'm watching it on the stream. It looks fine.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so that's like one of them right there that you can see,
So this is
and
all from the rack.
that's all from the rack. Yep. I used to take photos when I get home and like, here's my haul. One,
$29.95.
yep, 1, 2, 3 pairs of black satin Huffs, 1 pair of blue satins, the leather Chukka Del Barcos, and then 2 of the DQMs. That was just one trip, right? So one day, and we were
One
doing it for
trip.
like a month. Like for we would
Crazy.
be going every weekend during the weekdays. I'd have
Mm-hmm.
friends coming with me. So you're gonna see right now. So there's another one, right? Silver Huff satins, another black pair. Proper Native Americans now started popping up.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little lag, but is it showing up on yours?
Yep, it's there. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Green kicks Hawaii 3 feet high and rising chukkas. That was another good one. And most these all started off with small pairs, right? Because I discovered them on the girls' side. We were looking at stuff, and I'm, saying on another episode, Tintin went and was looking at the girls' side of shoes, and then I just happened to go over there and say, okay, we're getting ready to leave, and then she's like, what are these? I was like, holy shit, wait, and it was the Huff silver satin. I was like, wait, where did you see this? She's like, it was over here. I'm like, oh, what? And I'm like, dude, like these are probably worth like $100 right now if we were to just, on the market. That's how much they're going for.
Now,
And then
were those kicks highs? Were those available in in I guess mainland U.S. or were they only available at the kicks high store?
Yeah, I think
it was Huff's. It was a three. So basically, it was a 3-store pack, right? So Kicks Hawaii, Huff, and DQM.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
if I recall, you could only buy them from those 3, but they all
Right.
sold them. It was their, 3-way collab.
Okay.
So.
Word.
And they all
Gotcha.
sold all 3 pairs, so you could get all the other, shoes from the same store.
Okay.
And all these shoes when they were popping up were already sold out.
Oh
There
yeah, dude.
was-
Yeah,
yeah.
no, the websites were long gone. They had
Yep.
long sold out. So you would have to get them on eBay and stuff, or just the forums. But it was just a trip that we were still seeing all these, and there's another angle, and then here's another one in the store, in the cart still. So that was my proof. Like, yeah, I'm not lying. Like these are like in the store.
Right here.
And so they would rip off the box tops.
Yeah, dude.
So if you go to a rack, all the boxes they rip the tops off.
Yeah.
Or if it's a drawer box, all they would have was the drawer.
Just like the outlets, yep. Because they don't want you buying it and returning it or reselling it.
Oh, those are the Rastas we were talking about.
Exactly, yeah, man. And those are like a size 4.5 or a 5. It was the Bad Brains Vault Chukkas with the suede. Yeah. So I was like, oh, dude, found one of those. It was just like nuts. Every one we would go to, it'd be something different. And towards the end, I was like, dude, am I ever going to find these DQMs in my size? That was the one I wanted the most. That one in the snakeskin huffs. And then lo and behold, at the Laguna Beach Nordstrom rack off the 5, like by, Irvine, they had like a damn near full size run of the snakeskin huff, chukkas. And then I think Ontario Mills, that outlet, that Nordstrom rack had like like 5 or 6 pairs of the DQMs, all in larger sizes. So I finally got like myself a pair. So all right. Anyway, so yeah, it was crazy. So here's another one. This was at the Brea rack. I vividly remember these. Yep. Pendleton old schools, which I didn't know at the time were the hardest one to find, and they were so rare. I found 2 pairs in my size.
Are those the Cardials?
Yeah, the Cardio Pendleton old schools, the black and gray, and then the white was the fixie pack. They had like 3M laces and then a 3M heel mustache for like fixed gear bike riding. They had like a bullet. What is that? The ballistic nylon.
Yeah.
For the upper. Then the grime slip-ons right there, and then of course 005 double tap slip-ons, babies, crossbones. I was like, bro, what? Like, I think I left the
Never heard of them.
Yeah. I left the crossbones and the grimes. I didn't buy any of those. I was like, nobody liked these.
Imagine that, right?
And they weren't really popular back then.
No.
Like, they weren't worth, me like buying when I was like, oh, I gotta buy these Pendletons for sure. And like, I was still finding a bunch of other stuff. So, all right, moving on. That's another photo. Okay, there's a proper One Piece authentic, the red one.
One Piece, yep.
Found some of those. I think this one was at Long Beach rack too. So I went to proper after. I was like, hey, I just found Chocodile Barcos at the rack down the street. Like, and I showed the guys there at the proper in Long Beach. They're like, what the fuck? Like, everybody was mind blown.
What?
Every single time it would happen, I'd like go and show off to them. Like, hey, look what I found.
These were, because this was years later too for some of these.
Like 2-3 years ago, 2-3 years after.
Just didn't make sense.
No, not at all. And let me see, does it?
That was actually the first One Piece authentic I ever got.
Yeah.
I had the oatmeal and the reds from the back.
Right.
So crazy.
And then here's some more Kicks Awais in the box. See those? Yep. I always tried to keep the half box, if I could.
So crazy.
Because it was easier to stack them.
The shit that we've come across.
These were like $100 resale. I was buying them for $25 and they were still worth at least $100.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just, and that was a lot back then, like for resale game, right? There was no reselling wasn't really a thing, except within your own communities and just trading and whatnot. So more DQMs. Those are all the pairs I found at the Ontario one. 5 pairs right there, all large sizes. So that was a good one. My dad has a pair in his closet, and I think I have a pair in storage.
That's
still.
so dope.
There they are in the basket.
Wow.
There we are. That's pretty sick.
They were just sitting there until we went and got them.
Right.
Yeah, man. And people would look at me like, "Whoa, wait, do I need to get these too?" I'm like, "No,
don't worry about it, bro.
Yeah, don't worry about these. You don't know nothing about these.
Buy those Nike Frees.
Exactly. Yeah. Get your flip flops and move on.
I had watch it with the flip flops. I had dudes on retainer, like I was texting and calling the guys that worked in shoes, like, yo man, like I need a heads up when you get shit,
right?
Yeah.
Because eventually people were catching on and things were flying, but for different reasons. Like, not only were we catching these great Vans, but like I came up on DQM Nikes. I came up on Para Air Maxes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like I
Para skate highs. I got the remember that weird, the black with the pink and the orange.
Yeah.
I found 2 of those. Yeah, those are part of my rack come ups too. But shit.
Man, there was Nike SB Dunks.
Yeah. Yep.
They were showing up there, rip box.
And like
mind you, they weren't crazy colorways. They were kind of like weak ones. I mean, the best one I think I saw for SB Dunks was like the first Brooklyn projects, that blue and yellow and gold looking one. And no one really wanted that at the time.
Nowadays,
So,
man, if we only knew.
dude, I'm telling you, man, I would find tier zero like just blazers,
Yeah.
like the perforated
Oh
black blazer. The one that was on sneakers like last week when they were like doing those like they were doing like the surveys like this shoe versus that shoe and
Right.
stuff. And I'm like that tier zero perforated black blazer. I was like
So
that I had that shoe, man. Like
yeah, you're
that's
right, because they had there were only, I don't know, there was so minimal like tier zero stores in the U.S. and
right.
then a lot of the tier zero accounts were in Japan, so you would
Yep.
just see random shoes pop up,
Yeah.
um, and of course we left them. I know
Yeah.
I left a
Mhm.
ton of shit. Like I
Yeah, the
remember
stuff we
seeing.
walked away from, man. The one of the things about the rack stuff, like the Vans at least, is they all had generic SKUs, right? So,
Oh,
like
it was hard to find them. Yeah, you couldn't just
you,
call up and say, search this SKU. People in the stores would pull out the little Telzon gun and try to scan the
right?
barcode. Like, yeah, it shows they got like five. I'm like, yeah, never mind.
But it's like just
Right.
generic stuff,
Five
so you
bands,
had to
yeah.
be like up on it, right?
Yeah,
You had to
exactly.
actually go out and hunt or
Yeah.
make friends
Right.
with the folks who worked in the back, so they could let you know when stuff came in.
And Tintin did work at the rack for like a little while, like during that time. So that was awesome.
The hookup,
Ooh,
Yeah, she worked at the.
Bill,
the
She worked at
slide
the.
Tintin
off.
hookup,
Oh, I
That
know
was,
why you love
that was a nice little come up. At least it gave us a heads up, right? When like if something showed up, then you could go to all the other ones and try to
right?
look. So right
So
here, this is the 3-pack of the LV EVL. I don't even know how you say that. The vaults, the one with the lines on the side of the midsole. I don't know the name of it, but they were all like nubuck, white leather. My dad still wears the Eras. I took those home. I think I
Nice.
sold the skate high and the half cabs. I kept the turquoise color. I do have the turquoise colored half cab still. And yeah, the other ones all got sold. Oh, here we go. Some syndicates.
There we go.
There's the Pendleton
Bash,
Cardio Skate High, the Double Taps Bash,
oh
and
yeah,
black, and then the Steve Olson's, the
the
high tops,
Olsons. Yep.
the snake
my
skin.
favorite shoe, my favorite shoe.
Yeah, that snake skin one. And then that older black vault. I think it was called the Wander Chukka. That was the style. Had a little
Yep,
black the little red stitching on the heel.
Yeah.
That was a pretty cool shoe. And
absolute fucking bananas.
look at this, man. Even more here. Here's the perforated diamond perf syndicate chukkas, uh,
Mm.
prison issue
Bro,
vaults, and then that little herringbone
the
era.
herringbone pack.
I think that was 10 size. I think we got that for her. She still has that shoe. And
Wow.
then some perforated black slip on. And there we go. The heel side, there's that purple snakeskin other vault shoe. I don't know. And then, oh, look at this one. Supreme 106s in orange. This one blew my
The
mind.
Supremes.
That
I,
was those were the first Supremes to pop up.
yeah. This was
Right.
the very first one I ever recall was that denim pair, that era, the
The
raw
raw.
denim.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
One random pair showed up online. Some guy posted it up that he found it at the rack, and we're like, "What is that? That's fake. Like that shoe has like we haven't seen that shoe. That's not even what season is that?" Come to find out, that shoe dropped like 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
And it was like, how the fuck did that end up at the rack before it even dropped?
One of the most sought after Vans Supreme
Dude.
release.
Yeah, dude. And then these orange 106s, and these showed up in small sizes, like 4.5s, 5s, 6s. So that was the other weird thing. And I started selling them online on eBay, and I even got a message from somebody with like a Supreme name. It seemed kind of official, and they were like, all they put was like, what the fuck, like WTF. Like how do you? What are these? Like we didn't even sell these. Like, and I'm like, I don't know. I just,
Hey, bro, don't bark up this tree.
yeah. So I was
Oh,
like,
those the camo ones, I wound up catching one pair as well as a bunch of
Duck
oranges.
camos, right?
Yeah, and that was a sick pair. I wish I was hoping that the black would pop up, but
yeah.
that's a shoe. This is when Supreme was just they were always selling out, but
Yeah.
this is in the beginning of the online store. I
It
want to
was
say
ramping up. It was starting to ramp up the hype, like
It was
like
2009 is
Yeah.
when these dropped. So
I
right.
think their online store opened in 2006 or 7.
Yeah.
So this was still like everything was going. New Era hats were still cool back
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
And this shoe particularly, for some weird reason, if you wore red socks with the red liner, you
Yeah.
had Red Sox.
Yeah. By the end of the day, you
Yep.
have Red Sox.
That red
Yeah,
liner always, yeah, it's bled so bad.
Just
the worst, the worst.
so bad, man.
Yeah, but this was like crazy. The orange was, and plus that they were kid size or GS
Yeah,
sizes
right.
almost.
Sizes that Supreme didn't make, right? They didn't sell
Did not
these.
sell. You guys are lucky nowadays that VFC took over because now they're making down to like a size, what is it, 4.5? What do you see
Something
online
like
now?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, like that was like unheard of to see anything under an 8.
So it's super. Yeah, that raises an interesting question. Like, where did these? I mean, obviously they came from Vans, but like,
Yeah.
why? What other shoes did they make those sizes of? Right? Because if they made those GS sizes or those smaller sizes of this
Yeah.
model, like,
Right.
what else is out there that we just never knew about? We never
Right.
saw, or
Everything.
Right.
probably
Like,
valid. Yeah.
it's just crazy. Yeah, like are they that anal about like only selling certain sizes that they'll just dump the rest?
Right.
Say, oh, sorry, these made it across the seas, in the ship, but we can't sell anymore. Season's over.
So weird.
Yeah,
So weird.
I'm sure there's a lot of that. A lot of like waste, or like I said, it just goes to a pallet now because it never made it to
Right.
the person who ordered it. Maybe these were just extra pairs that got lost somewhere.
Some wholesaler buys them, and
Yeah, because Vans is like, oh no, we need to make room for more new stuff coming in. This has to go.
right.
Which
You
is
know?
probably correct that like they might even sell pallets of shit in auction
Mhm.
to these to these other companies, and these other companies sell them to Nordstrom Rack or not Nordstrom Rack, but Nordstrom or Ross or whoever
Right.
does their buying,
Some
and there's
buyer.
probably like similar bidding kind of situations and stuff like
That's
that.
exactly what it is. Yeah, like I was told before, the sales teams don't know what they're selling. They're just selling it in bulk, and
Right.
Yeah, it may be like, oh, we have a pallet of Vans assorted sneakers or something like that. Maybe
Right.
like they know the
Because
company
they're not
or
telling
something.
you. They're not telling you like, hey, there's 13 pairs of Supreme Vans and
Right.
Yeah.
12 syndicates and
don't
14 classics. And
they
10
don't got
pros.
time for that. Nope. Yeah, they're like,
Right.
And then I
This
Yeah.
is
think
all-
even like the people who, I mean, once they open them, they don't know what they are anyway, right? Because
Right,
if they
most of the
did, they
employees
wouldn't
don't.
have made
Yeah.
it to the they wouldn't have made it to the rack. They wouldn't.
Right.
They'd be on
Case-
someone's personal eBay account or something.
Case in point, all the Nike outlets now. Everybody's a sneakerhead
Exactly.
with Nikes.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you
Yeah.
can't find nothing.
I remember like here at the so I live in Memphis, right? And so the Nike hub is here, the big distribution hub. So I used to get invites to go to the employee store, and even at the employee store, they would have tons of shit there. I remember seeing like the old like PlayStation Air Force Ones and like all sorts of shit in there,
Wow.
like that you I mean you can't find anymore. You couldn't find back then, but like now would even be even more sought after. But you can't do that anymore because now everyone is up on the game.
No, for sure. Yep. Exactly, man. There's tons of stories like that. That's kind of how Dre Croatian style, Project Blitz came across all those
Right.
like Paris dunks at the outlet, and it's like, dude, that's just crazy, man. Like,
It's so
how?
wild.
Makes no sense, right? It's just crazy.
But it was right place at the right time.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, definitely.
You know,
Yep.
like think if you were able to go back in time and we were able to go to a Nike outlet back in 2006,
Yeah,
like the amount of shit we could come out of that store with, it's crazy.
yeah,
But
Yeah.
in 2006, like everyone had a different wallet then too.
Right.
Like I know, like I was buying one pair of shoes, going, "Yo, I'm tapped for the week." Because
yeah.
my paycheck, that's my paycheck or whatever.
I
You know?
was
Yeah,
a
yeah,
young
like,
dude. I was living on that E1 pay in the Navy, bro. I wasn't.
You're
doing
like, I can't qualify for no
nothing.
credit cards. Yeah,
I was living on the ship, bro. I didn't have room.
all you have is goals and aspirations.
Yo, that's it, dog.
yeah, man.
Eddie had a was it an APO or AP?
FPO,
APO?
APO, yeah.
Yeah.
My shit had to
Dang.
come to the APO address.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
That's what's up. Here's a couple more. So we got the Air Blaster eras. Do you remember those? They were like
Yeah.
an all ballistic. That was a collaboration with like Air Blaster snowboard boots, snowboard brand. And I remember seeing these like only on sale like in like I've only seen them at like Liberty Board Shop in Brea when they used to still be there.
Yeah.
And so I've never seen them really anywhere else. It's kind of a rare pair, but I was like, oh shoot, that was a pretty cool shoe. It said like "Stay Wild" on the heel.
There was a skate high, I think, too, right?
Maybe, I don't know. For sure there was a boot. I know that, and then they did this shoe, but yeah, maybe. And then the other one, of course, the Rad Syndicates. And this was at Glendale, North Mac. No one wanted that Rad Syndicate. It started getting real dirty. I'd see it every time I go there. People were like, it would be on different rows. It was that was like that shoe kept moving around until the point where I'm like, somebody finally rescued it. I don't know.
That's so crazy. Like that you just let it go, right? Because like you know, whatever.
Yeah. Poor old brown and blue was it SE Racing colorway. Poor thing. Oh, here's a good one, dude.
Oh,
Jordan
there you go.
11. These were like a size 18 and a 19. It was but what was the name of these packs? Like the countdown packs?
Yeah, CDP.
Yeah, so it was like, dude, Jordan 11, breads is what they call them now, but the playoffs, and then the 12s, and it's like, or I mean the 12s, and yeah, bro, and I was like, okay, let's take these. They were like $90 a piece, man. I think I sold that 11 for like $250. I was like, fuck.
Jeez.
That's just crazy though, right? At the rack. And more Supremes, more 106s, more orange 106 Supremes.
Bro,
oh, here's a good little set. Those what was the
Shakas?
Yep, Surf Shakas, the authentics, the white with the navy accents.
Donnie
the
Millers.
Oh yeah, Donnie Miller slip-ons. My dad still wears those.
Those are super dope.
Yeah, the slip-on that looked like a era or authentic. Yeah. And then a couple. There's the Vault Knoll pack up in the top, the Mountain Edition burgundies, and then the LVEVL half cabs, and then just a random pair of authentics. I think they were like, I don't know. I liked them. Think of this one. Fucking Syndicate, DEFCON, before DEFCON,
bro.
Mountain Edition, the Warrior packs in brown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs right there, and that's my favorite shoe. And I think 2 are in my size right there.
Imagine trying to get DEFCON anything at it's so hard now.
And I shouldn't have said it's my favorite shoe. That's one of my favorite shoes that I really don't mention because I don't want to compete against anybody buying them.
We hate that shoe. No one likes that shoe.
I think I have like 5 or 6 pairs of these in the brown, and then like another 4 in the black. Yeah, that's my shoe.
And then what are those? What are those? Skate highs.
The Native Americans in navy and gray. Yep. Those were vaults too. That gray pair, funny story. That's how I met our buddy Chris Duran, the one who worked at Vans.
Yeah.
Early on, he was like my first connect inside Vans. I didn't know anybody at Vans. I didn't know nothing, and I met him up at like a L&L barbecue in Walnut, and like he messaged me like through eBay or something, like, "Hey, where'd you get these? Blah blah blah. Hey, you want to meet up local?" I was like, "Okay, sure." Come to find out, he only lives like 2 blocks away from me, so we both drove 5 miles to meet up, and like we both drove back the same way.
Yeah,
but that's how I met him. That was my introduction.
Chris is at Box Lunch now, I think.
Yeah, he's working at Box Lunch now. Yeah,
good stuff up there.
Wow.
What up, Chris? Yeah. So, and then the red LVEVL. I don't even know how to say those right, but the skate highs in the back. Yeah, that was another good one. And here we go. It keeps going, man. Navy Chukka. What were those? The Peacoats?
Yep.
Coats.
Vaults. They got the little buckle, that little strap on the side, like an epaulet. And what else we got there?
Vault tag, dude.
Oh yeah, those old Vault stickers, with the big mouth. Got wingtips. Got the Otaka Velocitas up there on top. The two turquoise dark blue pairs and the black pair. Still got a black pair, I think. That was a dope shoe. It was a cool shape, like one of those underrated Takas.
Those 36s. Which ones are those?
So those are the Rick Griffins. Rick Griffin, and they had like the razor cut bolt soles on the bottom, and it had like Rick Griffin like printed on the bottom of the whole sole.
Yeah.
And then the either the tongue or the heel had like an embroidering that said Aloha, so it was pretty dope. Black pair and a red pair of those style 36s. Then the Schaffer pack skate highs. I also got the Chukkas in those from the rack. I didn't have a photo of them. That was a pretty cool one. That was the first time I saw them use the skate high, the style 38 or whatever it was, or I don't remember the number exactly, but it's a little bit different where it has that whole toe cap piece
Right.
that they stitched in, and then on the side panel it's half and half, like it's they split the material halfway on the
Yeah, I think
jacket.
it is a style 38. Taka did. Was it? No, it wasn't Taka. It was the store in OTH. They did that.
Oh yes,
that pack.
they did that too. Yeah, with their varsity pack. Yep.
Yep.
So it had a special number for that one. And
Fucking
then
A-cats,
And the
dude.
A-cats.
A-cats, man. That was the shiner. I never found a pair of the gray nubuck ones. So that's the color I've always wanted. So
Those are
damn, I wish I
super
could find
dope.
that one.
One of those one-off models, right? That like you just did a couple
Yeah.
colorways of, and that was it.
Super sick shoe, super clean. That was a dope shoe. Fits super tight, but it's all
Yeah.
good.
Those were
Yeah.
so tight.
Yeah, that was a dope shoe.
So tight.
And then dude, DQM.
DQMs.
Remember when DQM did the
The
woven?
woven pack.
Dude, you're gonna trip out on how many pairs of these I found. This is the orange and black, right? Or what?
This is where I got my pair. I got my pair from the rack. Both my
Gotcha.
pairs, my Skate High
Yeah.
and my Eras.
So this is when when Vans took over like the DQM store, right? And they call it the DQM General.
General, yeah.
And then where is it at? Come on now.
Ooh.
We found. I mean, looking back at all this and seeing all these shoes,
Yeah,
the cost is minimal,
right.
but what we got for
Ooh,
them
bless me.
is probably hurtful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like if you think, like, oh my god, dude, I
Holy
forgot about
crap,
A little bit of a problem there.
bro!
Look at that. Look at that.
This is like one of those clout pictures that we see on
Yeah.
Instagram now.
Oh,
Such a douche, right?
the dude from Vegas.
Dude,
Right?
man.
Yeah.
I think I have. Yeah, I know. I should have laid down in front of the photo.
Oh, Bill, we're gonna get you to do one. Don't worry.
Oh man. But dude, yeah, look at that, dude. It was just like, I don't know, man. Once you see them, you can't stop, dude. So you got to get them all.
And like this was a super dope pack. These were Californias, right? These were the Vans California.
Californias. Yep. But the colorway was perfect. People loved
So nice.
the woven, and I swear I think I was selling these for like between 120 to 150 depending on the size.
And they
This
were
was
like,
another sold-out shoe.
Yeah. It
Sold
sold out
out.
immediately. That shit was like it was non-existent.
and
Like after on
and
the
so at
drop
the
day.
rack they were like $29, but like you could also catch them like at the clear the rack sales. So you could get them like 50% off $29 sometimes. Like it was crazy.
Oh,
The shit made no sense, man. It was just,
Right.
I didn't ask questions. I just bought them. Like fuck.
Right.
I ain't trying to.
Bro,
like,
you
worry
had
about all that.
to you had to build an addition on to hold all those shoes.
I had to get in and get out before somebody else was on to me and was like, "Hey, you can only buy so many," or somebody else was gonna be like, "Oh, they got those."
Let me get them.
'Cause there was other people trying to do it, but for some reason, I don't know. I was just there at the right time, right time, right place.
I never really understood why you needed a cart at Nordstrom Rack, but
Yeah.
then he's like, this happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Bill, like, I wish I could get into my photo bucket because, like, you probably did the same shit when opening ceremony came out with that crocodile pack.
Yeah.
I mean, I had 20 pairs, black, green, blue, white, like
Yeah.
same fucking shit, dude. Brothers Marshall,
Yeah.
which
Yep.
are
I found some of those too. Yeah, the rainbow soul, the it was like turquoise, white suede, and then like a saddle shoe. It was like a saddle.
Right.
Yeah. Those were dope, man.
I mean, just so crazy, dude. The stuff we found.
So if you look right here on my blog, like this is all my dead like posts, like from like 2014, because the Flickr account like went dead or something. But yeah, I still got like random stuff in there. Like there was Dr. Martin Pendletons. I would just post up anything Nordstrom Rack.
Right.
So just I'm looking at all the stuff I found, like Made in USA, New Balance 1300s.
Yep.
I'm putting in here Desert Camo 106 LXs, like Del Barco Browns, like just random stuff. Fragments. What was that? It's just what the hell, dude? This is so crazy, man.
When Lance Armstrong was still like a real human being, a Nike athlete.
with the Live Strong stuff.
Yeah, the Live Strong stuff was just fucking there, and
Right.
that's kind of stuff was selling out. Like,
Oh yeah,
so it was so weird, man.
random one-offs and stuff would come
It
in
was
there.
so weird. I know
Yeah.
we got plenty of double taps there, and
Oh yeah. Yep.
All the
Same.
Supreme,
man,
like the Supreme Native Americans came there. The
Yes.
monotones.
Yeah.
Um,
Definitely.
they had like a black pair, burgundy pair.
yeah.
I think I have more photos. I don't know. You can keep talking and stuff. But I'm gonna
Crazy.
see if I can find. I was looking through them the other day for like just. Yeah, I think I was looking through like shoes for my old post for shoes for sale, because a lot of my stuff that was for sale was stuff from the rack. So
Right.
yeah, okay. So here we go. I'm gonna share real
Yeah.
quick.
So
If you guys are getting bored, yeah, I don't know, whatever. We'll see. But
no,
really far.
that was like our thing. Like we would go on the weekends, right? And we would do like
Yeah,
these
dude.
like hunts, or right? These were like you had on the blog there, like
Yeah.
the Nordstrom Rack report, stuff like
Yep.
that.
Exactly. Yep. Nordstrom Rack reports. Look at that social distortion. This was the re-release though. This is the 2012s. Still dope. Still dope. Social
Bro,
D's. More Def Cons. Um, other what was those? The other
wingtips.
wingtips. Yep. Wingtip eras. Def Con. What were these ones? The Versa mid Def Cons kids.
Those are super dope. Those are like the old creepers is what they called them.
Right.
Seal
Yep.
creepers.
Ray Barbie Brown Vault.
Man.
Cool.
That set, that's a dope set. That kind of doesn't get a lot of shine. The
Right.
brown, because that was the set that was a vault shoe, but it released at skate shops for some reason. It was kind of random.
Mm.
And the old schools are like non-existent. Can't find either of them like anywhere, especially the black pair.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the Schaffer pack, size 13s, more Chuckadell Barcos, older vault, Scotch Guard packs,
Man.
eras. Yeah, more Takas there, right? That was a Taka. No,
Yep.
maybe that wasn't a Taka. That one was just a premium leather, 106.
That might have been Horween.
Might have been a Horween pack. Yeah, some brown Californias. Oh, these were like a weird sample. 7 for all mankind.
Wow. 7.
Interesting.
Whoa, that's
It was like
dope.
I don't even think they sold those. It was like a random sample.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing those.
Random Reebok pumps. These were like some Jordans that were Chukkas that were only available undefeated, but they showed up at the rack.
Right.
This did not show up at the rack. This is just another
Supremes.
Supreme. All right, now we're just getting into random shit. The Premios were at the rack though.
Premios.
Those, yeah, the Premio vaults.
Man, that brown pair. Oh,
Yeah.
they're so nice.
I love that shoe. So nice. Calfskin. It had a little tag on it. It said like, these are calfskin leather or
Right.
something. So, S doubles got those at the rack
S-dubs?
too.
Yeah.
Yep, the navy pair, skate lows. Yep. Got that. No, these are not. These are
You probably do you have any photos of like all the syndicate halls?
not.
We definitely cruised with those.
Not like in one whole swoop. I didn't have too many of those like stockroom photos of a bunch of stuff.
Gotcha.
I wish I did, but yeah, for the most part, I think the Mountain Edition, the mids were like one of the main ones that I got. What other good hauls were there? It was just random though, but maybe like all those Pendletons and stuff.
Right.
One-offs, one-off pairs here and there, not full-size runs. I never really got full-size runs of a lot of syndicate stuff. Camo mids, schools.
It was like maybe the year before syndicate stopped.
Yeah.
You had like the China girls were there,
Mhm,
in like every size.
Yeah, that was when they switched up the price too to like 39. I was like, I don't think I need them that bad. I was like, I'll pass on the China girls. For
We're
price.
good. We're okay.
But
Hindsight now, we probably wouldn't mind
right.
paying that,
What else was there? There was like the dressings; those showed up at the rack. I remember because I was, and then the Explorad at the pack, the other DEF CON one. It was like the black rapid welds, and they came with the patches. They came with the little patch sets, so those were pretty dope.
Oh, that was another thing we were doing. We were buying shoes for the fucking keychains and then returning them.
Yeah, or maybe not even buying the shoes, just borrowing.
Let me
cop
this keychain real quick.
Those keychains from the Av deal packs.
Yeah, I was gonna say the skate deacon
Skate Deacon with the spider web prints. Those had the dope S keychains on them, man.
and the skate low because they wound up there, and I remember we were just fucking collecting those like crazy.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I got them. They're somewhere around here too. I'll pull those out on an accessory day.
Oh, goodness.
Man. The rack, y'all. That man.
It
And I
never
guess
ended. It was just crazy.
It didn't end. It was probably a hot 5 years.
It came in waves, and it was like awesome, man. Like the Supreme Mike Carrolls,
yep.
the first set, the blue, black, and brown. I was like, oh my god, like what are these doing here? I remember I stopped in the Undefeated Silver Lake after like I stopped by a couple racks, and I went there. I was talking with Chris and Rob, and I was like, Rob just started working there. He's like the young guy back then, but they all work at like Glendale now. And he was like, hey, like I went in and I brought in a pair, and he's like, hold on, let me take a picture of this. Let me send this to Berto. So he's like, what the fuck? Like, I had a Mike Carroll in my hand from the rack, and then like he was like, hey, can you hook up Rob with a pair? I was like, yeah, I got his size. Let me go out to the car. I went out there, fucking got a pair, brought it in, picked him up. That was fucking cool, man.
This is again like when, it was sold out. All these items were sold out. You could not get these items anymore.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they're here in fucking droves
at the rack
for us to buy at $30 a piece.
Yeah.
Okay, I remember the Taka desert boots.
Joe, the Dune Desert Dunes.
Yeah, Dune
That's the one.
Sierras.
I remember
they're called.
I think Joe got sad that day because I sniped him from his local rack from San Marcos. We stopped in. We were going to San Diego that weekend.
Slow.
We went to go visit my grandparents, and then we happened to come through, the 5 for some reason and go that way. And I was like, let's just stop at the rack real quick. I went in there and like in my size, like size 12, the Taka Desert Dune, boots, the brown leather ones. And they even had the outer drawer hiding in the back, so they didn't crush it yet.
Wow.
So I was like, yo, can I get that? And I had a full drawer box and everything. Fuck yeah, dude. And then I remember telling you, and he was like,
man.
What? That was my rack. That's my rack.
And those were like retail, like 200?
Yeah, right. Like something like that.
So yeah, you're getting them for $30, $40. I think at that time they were $40.
Yeah.
When those hit, but that was a steal any day, man.
Dude.
Anytime.
Yep.
It's funny because on the Nordstrom tag it said like 50% off or 60% off, like every day.
Yeah. They would put what the price was, and it was.
Yeah, and you would know that, like, no, this is $100 shoe or whatever.
Yeah. It was all bogus.
Right, it's so weird, man.
So just so all you shoppers know out there, I'm talking to all you stay-at-home moms that just shop all day, and you know what I mean. Like I'm telling you, you guys are getting played. All right, you think you're getting the deal, but you're not. That's why there's so many Nordstrom racks and so many discount stores now, because they know that's the move. So all these department stores are like, well, let's just open more of these. We'll just put more product there.
Right.
It's like, all right, it's all perception, man.
And also, like they're in like Southern California, that area. I mean, you find like other places to come up on stuff is like Buffalo Exchange, right?
Yeah.
Where we have people finding samples and the yearly joke post about blends. People finding bones at Buffalo, which is not real.
That guy's still in the group, in the Strictly Waffles group. I think his name was like Jeffrey or something like that with a Geoff. And we shit on him. We told him no way. And I mean, is it really that far from them being there?
I think even like Blends had mentioned that maybe like one pair did show up, that it was true, but I don't know.
It's sort of.
We'll never know.
I mean, it's one of those things where like, I don't know. I mean, we'll get into the mustard
myths, fables.
Some myths. We'll get into some myths. Maybe one of these episodes we'll talk about it. But I mean, if there are people definitely who find like, dope stuff on at Buffalo Exchange. Vans employees, right, or sponsored dudes, or just people in the industry, and sponsored women as well. People in the industry, they offload their stuff. I mean, I remember when I was moving, I had like probably 30 Dunk SBs that I was just like, dude, I just don't. No one's buying these. I've worn them all. I'm just gonna go do it. So I just would go there and I dropped off all my stuff, and So there's,
Yeah.
I mean, there's always, Buffalo is one of those things where you could find stuff today. I guess the new thing is like Ross, right? Is that people are finding stuff at Ross now?
Yeah, I've never found anything there.
I've only found like the blue and gray like OG Vault Authentics like a couple months back, and they're not cheap. They're like $39 a pair too, so it's
Nah.
too rich for my blood. I'd rather just do the Ukes thing.
Yeah.
At least we still got Ukes.
Don't say that too loud. Don't say
I
that
mean,
too loud.
yeah.
Ukes.
Yeah.
Cool.
See, if you make friends with the sales rep, you could probably buy samples off these guys. They have to buy their samples, and they have no use for them at the end of the season.
Yeah.
So they're looking to get their money back on these things, and
Yeah, I mean, when I used to
obviously,
go to see like the dudes at Blends and stuff, they would all have really dope, whatever samples from. They all wore freaking size 9s.
that's because they all wear. That's what I was gonna say. They all wear size 9, so of course.
Such a pain in the ass.
Right. Yep.
I wish
Not
I was
fair.
a size 9.
It's not
very,
fair.
Very rare. You get those off size samples sometimes, and those are always fun. You get to find them because they just never. You never see them. They never come around.
But at the
Go
rack,
hunting.
yeah. See, and that was the thing. At the rack, it was just fun because once something popped up, you usually would find more of them.
Right.
So now it was on. Now it was a race
We got to get to
the
these.
rack
I got to get to Mission Valley. I got to get.
before somebody else would
Yep.
get it. Because there was a
Yep.
lot of people looking, but it was always
Right.
there was no way to know until somebody showed up and looked. It was.
Could
just,
you imagine if that had happened now with the way things are?
Bro, Nordstrom Rack would be shut down like the Galaxy phones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every
Right.
Nordstrom Rack would be shut. They had the cops out there. LAPD would be out there.
The worst thing that ever happened to sneaker culture was like the coordinated drops, man. It just brought
Right.
out way too many people because
Mm-hmm.
it was always survival of the fittest, or the opportunist. Whoever happened to be there at the right time would get it.
Bro,
Right.
Random drops. Those were fun times. It was exciting, right? Like you never knew. Like you would have to. We talked about it before, but you would have to like foster those relationships, right? Like with
Yeah.
people and call and go to the store and do that sort of
Right.
stuff, right? And,
Yeah, I mean, you would just get lucky on some of those days, man, and
Right.
that's how it is. That's how it should be, but then you're putting like shops in danger because you're not talking about the 30 or 40 people that collect shoes in the city or the county anymore. You're talking about thousands
Yeah.
and thousands and
Right.
thousands, and that grow every day because the internet makes it cool. TikTok, you hear these shoes on TikTok and Instagram and
damn, TikTok got a sneaker scene. They got sneakers.
bro,
on TikTok?
it's why do you think these? Where do you think these like middle class white kids come from? Why do you think
Nashville.
Why do you think Air Force Ones are sold out? Air Force Ones are sold out. Like that's why these
because of Nelly, right?
Well, yes, that back in 2001.
Right.
But yeah,
Y'all know who Nelly is? Do the kids know who Nelly is?
he wore a Band-Aid on his
Let's
under his
bring
eye.
it back. Saint Lunatics.
No, but it's like it's so outrageous with all that's going on, and like realistically, we've been buying shoes for a long time. We've been buying Jordans, we've been buying Nike SBs, Vans. How many times did you ever buy a Jordan Low? How many times did
A
you ever buy
Jordan Low?
a Jordan Low?
How often did we buy Jordan 1? You didn't.
Never.
Like,
That's
Jordan
what I'm
1s
saying,
were
like-
like
Bro, right now, you can't get a Jordan 1 or a Jordan mid. Like, think about that.
Who wearing mids?
Those were,
yeah.
I mean, they're selling out. Yeah, I know, Eddie's perplexed.
Yeah.
Mids?
It's good.
Mids even. Yeah.
If
With,
you
with
walk-
the jump
bro.
man on the tongue. Yeah, man.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
I mean, Bro, you imagine going and I'm not one for like checking out like the next dude's shoes. I really don't care. But like back in the day, realistically, like Bill shows up, he's got a pair of Tiffany's on, Eddie's got a pair of like sick double taps on. I'm out here rocking like Baby Bears, Nike SBs or something.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you see this dude walk up and he's got fucking Jordan Lows. You'd be like, look at this fucking clown.
Yeah.
What a clown, bro.
Bro,
I mean,
yeah.
I hate to say it that, but like it's
He
you
would have been
can't-
checked hard.
right. At least our eyes, maybe not our voices, but you know.
Yeah.
Man, he would have been. They would have got him in the group chat. Got a snap.
That's what I'm saying.
We
That's
got you,
what
bro.
I'm saying, man. Shit's fucked, bro. Like,
Who was wearing
Air-
mids, bro? Ugh.
dude,
Nah,
Go.
I can't support it.
Eddie, the same people that are wearing mids are wearing Supreme t-shirts right now.
Get out of here,
I would never lie to you. Bill, you can back me up on this.
Yeah, man. Yep.
bro. Do you remember the? Do you remember the Roshi?
Oh,
Of
God.
course.
That
Man.
had its start at the rack too.
Yep.
Did.
It was
did.
not popular until it hit the rack. Then all of a sudden, everybody had to have them.
Those iguanas.
The iguana color was fire, though.
Bro, the Calypsos.
Oh,
Calypsos were
nice.
dope. The iguanas.
Yeah.
Eddie got me a pair of Calypsos, I'm pretty sure.
The Yeezy. The Yeezy colorways.
Yes.
With that greenish sole and then
Uh-huh.
Yep.
that speckled pink swoosh on the tongue. I mean, on the toe.
What y'all know about
Dude.
Nike making a Yeezy colorway of every model they ever had for like?
Fucking.
There was like a year where
foams,
everything,
SB dunks, like it was like
everything
so
was
crazy.
Yeezy.
probably like a Team Jordan shoe at warehouse shoe sale or
Right.
something. You know, fucking Ross. No.
A Spizike.
Yeah.
Oh no, not the Spizike.
Damn.
A son of Mars. Oh man, that's
Son of
Not
Mars.
the Spizike. Oh
all
no.
those
God.
combo models, the Air Force One Jordan pack.
Yeah, the fusions.
dude.
The fusions.
Fusions. Yeah, AJFs. The AJF
Oh no.
one.
Bro, I bet that's like for me it was always the 3. The Jordan 3 is my favorite model. Like it will always be my favorite model.
Yeah,
I like
same
ones too,
here.
but the 3s are it, right? That's the top for me. And
3, 4, and 5.
it's like
Yeah,
now they're like trying to make the 2s cool.
Right, or the 15s, right? Billie Eilish has that like she has a Jordan 15 collab. coming out.
No.
It's a fucking
Yes.
15
Oh
with the
Yeah.
no.
like bro, the fucking 15 like
No, dude, with the
no,
horn.
yeah, with the fucking horn. I'm like, no, Billy, no, come on.
Don't do
no
it.
one
You definitely are not of the
who
same
wears
culture.
Jordans after the 12.
Well, maybe 13s, right?
Maybe 13s, but like realistically, like
Yeah.
you know,
Man.
I only get excited when like bread 4s come out or cement 4s.
Yeah, man.
I think that's like, and even like 3s, same thing, like cement 3s when they
The
come
OG
out.
colorways, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
It's, we touched on it last week, but it was like the shoes that like it was the colorways that Jordan wore, right? Like those are
Yeah.
the ones
Right.
that were hot.
All
like
the OG
right.
colorways, yeah.
the other stuff, I just
Right.
I mean I get it. People are into it
No.
or whatever, but like it's not
Right.
for me. Like I
Right.
was never into those ones, you know.
Think
so.
of-
I mean, you're not wearing a pair of grapes, Eddie.
Those are fire though. I'll fuck with some
They are
great
fire. I had grape 5s,
Fresh Prince,
grape
man.
grape 8s. Hey,
Yeah.
I mean,
the
they're little.
turquoise.
It's such a bulky shoe. Like when you get past, well, even 3, 4s, and 5s are a bulky shoe. But like, you get up and you're just like, whoa! Like we just keep getting like bulkier and bulkier, and
Yeah.
you know, it's because it's for performance, right? It's a basketball shoe.
It's supposed
Right.
to be.
So well, it's right. A $220 $20 basketball shoe.
It's come along.
Yeah.
Tech has come a long way since
Yeah.
since the '90s. That's for sure.
Right. But I will say,
80s and 90s.
Jordan ones fit the fashion though. Now I think that's why they look good. I think
Right.
because
Right.
know
It's
they're
like a
wearing
slim
skinny-
silo, you know.
skinny jeans, you know, stuff like that.
Looks good.
It is a
stacked.
very clean classic. You know, obviously we like Dunks, right? Dunks are a fucking like offshoot of Jordan 1. So
Right.
that shape is classic. It's
Right.
good. You know, I think the Dunk just perfected the Jordan. The Jordan was just like too tall usually, but
I
for
think
now,
so
what it is,
too.
it's dope. I don't know.
Because they shortened it, right? From the original Jordan 1.
Yeah.
It
But
used to
these-
be like
Super
like
duper
way above your ankle.
Yeah, man. That shoe, why can't they just make that shoe like just always in stock, man? Just like an Air Force One white, dude. God, it would kill it probably though, huh?
It's all about the hype, man. You got to build the hype machine.
Yeah.
Just
I
that
mean, they
damn
should realistically
Chicago colorway.
they should always have breads. They should always have breads available in everything.
Dude.
I mean, you think Michael Jordan doesn't want to line his pocket? I don't know
Dude.
Michael Jordan that well, but I
Dude.
know Michael Jordan well enough to know that he likes money.
He likes money. He sometimes he has a
doesn't
little
like
debt
money.
to pay, right?
He
So
loves
Like one of
money.
I think one of the
loves
things is like, they do like let's say the playoff 11s, right?
Right.
They're gonna make 500,000 of those shoes, a million
Oh,
of
yeah,
those shoes
sure.
for a
Million.
release that they do now. Like who else?
Yeah.
Who doesn't have a pair? Who wants a pair of Red
Right.
11s, right? Like
Yeah.
who's buying them up?
Well, I think what it is like now there's so many new, do you want to call them new jacks or whatever, like the new
Yeah.
generation of
Okay, yeah.
of
Yeah.
a sneakerhead or a sneaker collector or whatever you want to call them, and maybe they didn't have a shot, which is why Bread 11s come out every 3 years.
Right.
Yeah.
I
They
mean,
rehash
like
them over and over.
how many times do we need Space Jams? We've had 4 Space Jams in the last 10, 11 years. I think maybe 3, but you know what I'm saying.
I bought them every
like-
time. I'd never worn them. Maybe
Right.
once, like for a photo shoot
Right.
with him. But that was it.
I
Or
mean,
to the
and
wedding.
then, hey,
Yeah. Yeah.
the same complaint. Man, the patent leather every year gets worse.
Yep.
The patent leather every year gets worse, and you're like, well, you hear the same shit, but Jordan's like, well, fuck you. You're gonna buy them, so what do we
Right,
care?
you're buying them anyway.
Yeah.
They're
Right.
$50 more expensive, and you're gonna buy
Right.
them anyway. So whatever.
I mean, and then what was it about 5 or 6 years ago when they put the Nike Air on the back instead of the Jumpman,
Yep.
and that was like, hey, look at what we're doing.
We're
You're
back,
changing
and
'em
then
up,
now,
baby.
Right.
and now they like, now they use it like a lot, and it's like
It's on
now
everything
you've-
now.
Now you've taken away this,
Yeah.
the specialness
Right.
of it.
It was like
you know.
like the retro was cool, right? Because it had that
Yeah.
on there. But now
Mhm.
it's like every shoe is Nike Air.
But yeah,
So that's Nike talk for you.
yeah. There you go.
Yeah, this is Nike talk.
Do we?
We always have to get on these tangents because this is where we came from, right? So
Terrible.
Yeah, I don't know. What Joey, your vid's been out for a while. I don't know what's going on with it.
Oh.
But
All right, well,
I don't know if you have it turned off or not. But
yeah, I did.
oh,
My
there
bad.
you go. I thought you
All
did it
right.
on purpose, so I wasn't sure.
Nope, nope. I've been here this
Um,
whole time.
Do we have
heard
any personal pickups we want to talk about?
did anybody get anything this week?
I didn't.
I ended up getting. I didn't show a picture of mine, but I did get another pair of Jowns in a 12
Oh,
the black one,
nice.
because of a DSM. They restocked.
Mhm.
You know.
Oh,
all of a
when you
sudden-
sent that
Oh,
bill, I
that's
got one
right.
too. I
Did
got
you?
a pair too.
Nice.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the size 12 just outlasts all the others, and I had the hardest time trying to pick up that 12. So.
Now you can't sell a
Yeah.
12 now. Everybody does.
I know. You know.
I
What'd you get?
picked up a pair of the Board Free skate high, the first skate high that they did.
Oh, nice, the black one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Which,
so-
mind you, this weekend I got to hit up the guys so I can go down and pick up the old school.
Yeah.
Costa Mesa.
That'll
Yeah.
almost complete my. I'll have one more that I'll need.
Which one else
back.
are you missing?
The very first one.
Okay, first old school.
Yeah, so I'll need the first old school, but
Canvas and suede one.
yeah, these were another eBay cop. I mean, I think $70 for these two. I think, and they
Nice.
were,
Oh, really? Damn.
yeah,
Nice.
not dead stock, but barely worn.
they
I mean,
Look
They
damn
look
close
great.
to it.
Mhm.
no,
Not even really yellowing that on the clear on
a
the
little
sole.
bit,
Like
but
they were already like that from the beginning, though. They were kind of on the yellow tint.
So yeah, not bad. I was stoked on that.
People were sleeping on those, man. On just any of the Born Frees.
I was stoked
classic.
it came with that box. I wasn't expecting it to come with the box. It wasn't in the picture.
That's
so.
awesome.
And
They
then
were nice.
The only other thing that I got,
Oh shit!
Pokemon Oreos, y'all.
You have $1,000 one in there or no?
I don't know, man. I got. Let's see. Ooh.
Oh, just lost value. No.
Let's see what we got. We got Oh, first draw. We got a Squirtle.
Squirtle. Oh,
Okay,
wait.
okay.
eBay it before you eat it.
Mm,
Check
Got a
the price.
Squirtle.
check
just
it
gonna-
just in case.
I'm gonna lick it.
Oh,
Where's
oh,
Craig in the comments? We need Craig.
I know.
We're gonna put it back in the package. Sell it.
That's dope.
Near dead stock. But yeah, I guess that's That's a thing. Or the Pokemon Oreos. There's supposed to be a Mew in there or something.
Something like that. Pretty cool, I guess. They just
What was that $1,000 one earlier?
is that the one?
The
Was it the
Mew.
Mew?
The Mew. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the special one, I guess. I don't know. I need Craig. Craig's our resident
Our
Pokemon.
resident Pokemon.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing. I know a little bit. I played Red, and I played Blue. But I was never. And Snap, yo, I love some Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Snap's dope.
That was a game-changing video game on Nintendo 64.
Yeah, it was super cool.
That was a
lot of fun.
game-changing video game.
I've got it on Switch, and it's fun, man. It's fun.
Hey, if they could figure out a Pokemon Stadium on these next-gen consoles, game over.
Be over, bro.
Oh.
I'm not even like huge into Pokemon, although I will dabble.
Come on, bro. You're a Pokemon master.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. When I had the cracked iPhone, RIP cracked iPhone.
What's up?
I would play that, but I don't know how the fuck the batteries last because I would just play that all day.
You was out there on Pokemon going.
Yeah. Out there in them streets.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
Bill, are you a big video gamer? We haven't really talked about that before. You play games?
No, not really. It's funny because like my dad does. So
Oh,
like,
really?
yeah.
Okay.
like he sits like right over here in the other desk.
Nice.
Ooh.
So he's on PlayStation network. Him and all my buddies growing up with, they all play Call of Duty. So.
Oh, he's a first-person shooter. Okay.
Oh yeah. Ever since Counter-Strike days, because we used to play, right?
Counter-Strike. Okay.
We used to all play Counter-Strike. We would go to the internet cafes, by us,
Oh, yeah.
Rolling Heights, and
Hell
we'd play.
yeah.
Shout out to Team KFC. That was our clan, KFC, and then Clan Sesame Street. We had two different clans. But yeah,
Bro, that's what I'm talking about.
D-Dust all day, man.
Hot damn, dude.
Yeah, we used to play some Counter-Strike, some CS, Go, and then the game I played probably more than any other game in my life was Halo 2 or Halo 3. Halo 2 probably is the one I played the most of.
Like on Xbox platform?
Yep.
Yeah.
Always.
So are you strictly Xbox, Eddie?
The only console I have is a Switch.
Really?
I have an Xbox One up in the attic, but I'm a PC gamer.
I gotcha.
I'm one of those. I have like my PC
Gotcha.
back here that most of the light coming right now is off of my RGB on my my PC that I built. It's very
nice.
yeah, it's very over the top, but
Sick.
it's dope. Yeah, I
So
play a lot of games.
the only PC gaming I ever really did was StarCraft.
Oh hell yeah!
And man, I love StarCraft, dude. And I love playing on BattleNet, and I would just get smoked.
Oh,
I would get absolutely smoked. I don't even know if I've ever won a match on StarCraft. I'm sure I've won one or two, but yeah,
bro.
like I would just get absolutely shit on with that game. And then StarCraft 2 came out, and it wasn't the same.
yeah.
Or I mean, obviously it wasn't the same, but it's just a little different. And then I don't even know, they probably don't do anything with StarCraft, right? Like Diablo is the only thing they're like remastering, and then obviously the other game is just eons and eons selling above those two.
I think they still do the big tournaments in like South Korea and
Gotcha.
stuff for StarCraft. I mean, that was like the first big that I remember, the first big like e-gaming, esports events were the StarCraft
and, like,
tournaments.
Like one of the first like online gaming.
Right.
BattleNet was like the first
So
platform.
Yeah, it was at the time when internet speed started ramping up.
Right.
You were getting
Right.
like 20 megabytes per second, download speeds at home,
Right.
DSL
Say, like,
internet,
T1, was it like T1?
That
or
was
something
like
that?
no, if you were like a business or you were at the colleges, like all my buddies
Right.
at like UC Irvine, they were always like playing against us when we were at the cafes because they had that T1 connection at
Damn.
UCI. That was,
I remember the back going back to like when I first joined the Navy and I was living on the ship, I was super into World of Warcraft, and so like I used to go to this local cafe in Virginia Beach, bro, play
It eats
all
up your whole
day
life,
long,
dude.
dog.
Yeah,
Oh.
dude, my cousins, like my bro, like they would like, okay, you've been in here all day. Why is the room so hot? What the fuck? What's that smell? Yeah, you know?
Those
Dude.
computers are just running at like 150 degrees.
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
So
Holy
hot.
shit.
Yeah, I used to just go and be like, hey, I'm here all day long, $20 all day long or whatever. I would like that game, bro. It was dangerous. I can't touch that game. It's too much, way too much.
Yeah, man, ruining lives out there.
You get flashbacks or what?
Bro, I get sweaty thinking about it. It's something, I tell you. Yeah, bro. I used to go to bed, like I would get off work. I had to be up 5 o'clock to get ready for work, and I would I would come back to the boat at like 4 a.m., 3 a.m. Work, get off at 3, and be thinking about that damn game all day long. Go immediately from the boat to the cafe, play.
Right.
It was crazy.
True addiction right there.
I know, man. I can't keep that shit away from me. I've been playing Breath of the Wild, though. So beautiful game.
Yeah, man.
Word. Joe dropped out again. No more video from Joe.
Nope. Back. Sorry.
Annie's back. So I think that wraps it up, dude. We said we didn't have a lot to talk about, but we did have a lot to talk about.
Oh yeah.
So if you are if you're hung out with us in the in our chat here live on Twitch, we appreciate you. We love you. If you're not following us already, please give us a follow on Twitch so we can get our stats up, so we can get some subs and sell that sweet bathwater. We're gonna do it. Just wait. If you're listening.
When are we doing it? Next week? Tuesday?
Next week, yeah.
Tuesday.
So Tuesday, same time, same place, but it'll be Tuesdays going forward. Don't think we're gonna change that next Tuesday, but maybe we will. We'll see.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Just all of our links and all of our updates you can get at theauthenticara.com. If you are listening to us on wherever you get your podcasts, we love you. Be sure to sub and throw us a like if you're on YouTube. Thanks so much. We appreciate you. Peace.
All right, guys.
Thanks, guys. Peace.
Peace.